Well, good evening and welcome back to the Butte Civic Center here. It's the Valkyries taking on the Lady Blue Devils of Corvallis tonight. 8 o'clock tip-off schedule. We're running a little bit behind the other game, just getting completed between Dillon and Columbia Falls. I'll give you those scores later. Pre-game brought to you by Gunlock Construction, Troy Gunlock General Contractor, complete home design, builds, and remodels. 406-250-2396 or tgunlockconstruction@gmail.com. I'm bringing in my partner.
You started without me, James.
I had to get going. So Matt says I started without him, but I got to get going.
I know.
Here in radio, we know how that works. We're getting underway here, Butte Civic Center. So if you take a look at Bigfork, 17-1, that's a 17-game winning streak after losing that opening game.
In the past 2 years.
We'll just let that slide because that one's in the past, right?
No comment. Yep.
Yeah, I think that was, if you talk to coach and the players, that was kind of an eye-opener and good for them. No pressure, little pressure taken off them. But they're 17-1, and they're going to take on a Corvallis team that is not very talented. They're 5-13. And if you look at their roster, they have 4 freshmen and an 8th grader and 3 seniors. So probably not a lot of experience for Corvallis, but they'll get that along the way. For Bigfork, the Gunlock girls, Ava Davey, been starters, and then how they go, and then Gambala and Afton and Kenny Wade off the bench, and some other kids might get some playing time tonight. So it'll be interesting. They haven't played Corvallis this year.
That's right.
They're out of the Southwest.
New team.
So what do you think?
Well, if the statistics and the numbers aren't lying to us, I think this is a game that the girls should be able to manage, right? I mean, they can't look past them, but it looks like on paper this is a team that we should be able to run with. And
well, I think one of the key things here is when we talk about this is, and I was talking to an official earlier, not playing down to your competition, playing your game and getting it going, so you continue that throughout the whole tournament. This place, a little wide open, a little bit different for the girls, and trying to adjust to the background and shooting. See how that goes. But
that's true.
What I say is, and Bigfork can really do this, is, hey, if you're not hitting from the outside, just take it inside, right?
Inside out.
Inside, and just dominate inside, because they have the players to do that.
Yeah.
You can post up Braden. You got Afton in there. Kelly Gambala.
And James, a piece of that is our fast break is tough. We get out and push the ball, and so that happens naturally. That inside game where we're getting layups. So it'll be interesting to see if that comes through here tonight.
Well, the long arm, as I say, the long arm on the law of Braden Gunlock, 6 feet tall, a 6-foot wingspan, and sometimes you think the pass is going to get by, but with how long she is, it doesn't. She makes a steal, and she feeds Peyton or she feeds Ava, and they're off and running.
That and say, I think the IQ this group of girls have a great basketball IQ. They're salty. They played a lot of basketball. They played a lot of basketball together.
Well, but
good coaching.
Davey and the Gunlock girls have played since 3rd grade. Have played together. You could see that in how they play. And they've just had a tremendous run after that first game. And I think Frenchtown probably had a little bit of advantage in that game because they had already played at least once or twice that week.
That's true.
They played up in Whitefish.
But credit to them. They played well.
And Bigfork.
Good athletes.
A lot of credit to Bigfork in that game, honestly. You foul out 3 starters, including Braden.
3?
And yes. Yep. 3 starters in that ball game. And then you're holding together. You send it to overtime and just barely lose.
Yeah.
So,
like you said, you don't win championships the first game of the season, so that was a good opportunity for them, a good little wake-up call, good little refresh.
Well, Courtney and I actually talked about that later on after the Dillon game, which they won, and Braden was able to reach 1,000 points. We talked about that, even though that day before it's a disappointment, but a good thing because some of your kids that didn't start had to get out in there and play some big minutes, and you got kids like Kenny Wade, who really stepped up Chloe Nora had to come in the ball game.
Yep.
Unfortunately, Chloe is out after injury.
Yeah,
in Browning. Got
major injury.
But right for the season, we lost Eli for the boys.
Yep.
So this will be interesting, and some up and coming kids, alternates for Bigfork. And I look at that, and Troy, where I'm talking about Summer Campos, never played basketball as a freshman, but I could see the ability right there working with her. So a strong, and then Haley Shera, she comes in, her presence, her size. 6'1", rebounding, and
solid,
she gets some
very
shots.
solid,
Yeah, they've gotten better than they were at the beginning of the season, so that'll be a telltale sign. So 406-270-7384, you can text me and let me know that you're listening out there. We're running a little bit behind. Obviously, they built a half hour in, but we're still running we're going to be 30 minutes behind.
Are we?
Yeah, we're supposed to tip off at 8. We're going to tip about 8:30 here, according to my watch, because we've got about a little over 5, almost 6 minutes till tip-off here in Butte Civic Center in Butte, America.
That's right.
At the Western A Divisional Basketball Tournament, along with my counterpart, the athletic director for Bigfork High School.
Without me here. Jeez,
Matt Pravecchio.
I can't believe it.
I got to tell him, dude, what I mean, come down here, to get started. That's why I started a little bit early. Want to get things going.
A tight ship.
I want to get things, because I know people are waiting out there.
I know.
So I'm going to take a timeout. I'll get the starting lineups, and I'll let you go, so you can go back and sit back and watch that.
Watch the girls.
And enjoy the ball game. And hopefully, I talked to Courtney, take care of things. Hopefully, she could talk to me on the post game here. I know she was a little bit nervous, and I always talk to her and say, hey, you're fine. If you guys play the way you can play, the way you played all year.
Not many teams can touch them.
No. They're the best team in the state, I think. But you got to still play the games. You got to play the games, right?
Yep.
And we'll see here, Frenchtown, and then Dillon, and then also the winner of this game takes on Dillon. So I should get to that. I'll let you go, Matt.
Okay, James, thanks a bunch, buddy. Appreciate you letting me join you.
All right, thanks, Matt. Appreciate it. So Dillon won 52-31 over Columbia Falls just before this game. It was a pretty good tight ball game in the first half, and Dillon able to pull it out in the second half. They are in one semifinal. The other semifinal is Browning and Frenchtown at 6:30. The winner of this ball game will take on Dillon at 8 o'clock tomorrow night. The loser takes on Columbia Falls at 1:30 tomorrow afternoon, and Hamilton and Ronan, loser out action, will play at noon. And I'll get you the boys' stuff a little bit later on. Let me take a timeout, come back with the starting lineups here from Butte, America, Butte, Montana, as it's the Valkyries getting ready to take on the Lady Blue Devils of Corvallis here from the Western A Divisional Basketball Tournament. All right, can you hear me, Jamie?
Talk to me, Goose.
Yeah. Well, once again, welcome back to Butte, Montana. Butte, America, Civic Center, Western A Divisional Basketball Tournament. And I got a partner here tonight, the color girl. It's the former basketball coach for Bigfork. Here, I'm going to fix her up because she got it on the wrong side. So here we're going to get her going.
Thanks, James.
All right, Jamie Grendy with me here. Let me get the starting lineups first of all. Starting lineups brought to you by, let's say the Hanson Excavating, demolition, site preparation, excavating, and grading. In business for 30 years. Fred Hanson, 837-1051 or hansonexcavating.com. The starting line is first of all for Corvallis, the Lady Blue Devils. They are 5-13 on the season. They'll start a 5'4" sophomore, number 2, Ella Varner, at 5'5", senior number 20, Brecken Jessup, and then her sister, a 5'7", it looks like twins here, senior number 21, Erica Jessup. And then at number 30 is a 5'6" junior, Autumn Benson. And then a 5'5" junior, number 35, Shaylee Guido for head coach Andy Knapp. This is by Jeff Gilder, Lauren Hockhalter, and Aaron Holmberg. For your Valkyries, well, it's the usual starters we've had all year except for when Ava Davey was out with injury and Kenny Wade started her place. So you'll get a 5'8" junior, number 15, Ava Jo Davey, the guard. At forward, in the post at 5'8", banging in for the rebounds there, it's senior, number 20, Afton Lambrick. Davey, a captain as well. And then you'll get the 6-foot junior power forward and guard for Bigfork. Captain number 21, Braden Gunlock, also a captain, a 5'9" point guard, sophomore number 23, Peyton Gunlock. And then at forward, a 5'9" senior, number 24, Callie Gambala for head coach Courtney Gunlock. This is by Brandy Couture, Isaac Martell, and Paula Sullivan. So that is your starting lineups for those. So, hey, Jamie, what do you think? I mean, you coached these girls before, and it's been a while, but what do you think of this year's team?
I think this year's team is probably the best team that's ever played in Bigfork. I think they have the Gunlock girls, me personally, and I think I have a lot of people that could back me up on this, are probably the best basketball players ever.
Yeah, the only thing I might disagree with you, I thought last year's team with Scout Nadeau
yes.
and
yes.
Madison Chapius, Ellie Jort, that graduated, it's hard to replace those seniors and their domination where they could shoot. But they have gotten better over the season, and, kids have really stepped up. You talk about Afton Lambrick and Callie Gambala. It's a given what the Gunlocks are going to bring in Ava Davey. It's the other kids that really have to bring something.
You're right. Yes. Last year's team, I personally didn't get to watch a lot of their games. I did watch them at state. Great. In the post area, yeah, it's a huge absence without Scout Nadeau down there for sure.
Yeah, and then the energy, the leadership as being seniors and just the athleticism of both of those kids.
Right.
And then Ellie George stepping off the bench. I remember from this slot side that shot she made, that was in Bozeman the year before, and she banked that three-point and tied the ball game on that Saturday, loser out action that brought the girls back to the championship. And I looked down at the Malta thing and I said, man, she took that one to the bank on a Saturday was open. So,
and back to Maddie Chapius. I know tonight her Ordiggers are playing down in Dillon. They played Western tonight, and I know that she is actually playing for Montana Tech.
Is she? I thought she was redshirting this year, but she's actually getting some playing time?
Well, I'm not sure about that. I do know we do follow Western. We follow all the Frontier Conference basketball teams. So I haven't seen her get in the game yet, but
yeah,
it's kind of neat to see Bigfork girls playing at that next level for sure.
Yeah, Corvallis will be in the dark blue, black numbers, white lettering, and some white and black trim. for them. The Valkyries in their white with blue lettering, black trim, and Braden Gunlock wins the tip. She'll get it back to Peyton Gunlock in the front court. Quickly over Ava Joe Davey. Going to drive over on the right side. Knocked away out of bounds by Corvallis. It'll remain Bigfork basketball. So you're not going to win many tips against Braden. Ava into Afton. Braden's going to drive, take it up. Left hand up high. Bounces away. Afton with another rebound. Over to Peyton. Peyton over to Braden. Braden on the left side and left wing. Looking underneath. He's going to feed Callie Gambala right in. Callie goes, takes to the basket. Blocked there. I believe that's number 20, Brecken Jessup. Or check that, Erica Jessup. So Brecken will have the basketball point. Tipped away by Afton, but Afton's going to get called for the foul. Shouldn't be reaching there, huh?
Should be reaching.
Yeah, you can talk whenever. I'll point to you. Just say something. Tip brought to you by SJW Land Surveying. And give it over to Varner. Varner going to try to drive right. Knocked out of bounds. Tipped away by Peyton Gunlock right to Braden. Braden going to look back. Gets it to Peyton. Peyton quickly across the timeline for Bigfork. Going to look to push it. Is Bigfork. Get out and run. That's what I like to do. Around the back. And Peyton loses it. Picked up there by Corvallis. It's Brecken Jessup.
She will run them down.
Oh, looked like she took a few steps there. And timeout taken by Corvallis. Number 2. Oh, lost the contact. That's why. Number 2, Ella Varner loses the contact over there. You see her over there putting it on, trying to put that back in. That's why the coach called the 30-second timeout to her to get a contact back in and play. 6:58 to go here. You know, no score yet here. On your Bigfork Harvest Food scoreboard here from Butte, Montana. So Corvallis will remain with the basketball. Number 30, Benson will inbound. Gets it in. Right to, tips off of Corvallis' right to Peyton Gunlock. Peyton across the timeline. Ava Davey. Davey left side, looking to drive. Ava takes it all the way in, gets it up to Callie Gambala with the left hand.
Nice pass. Nice look, nice pass.
Yeah, nice speed into Callie. Get Callie going early. I think that's key for Bigfork. Yeah, I'll give it over top of the key. Jaden Venema in the ball game for the Blue Devils. She came in for number 2, who had that contact issue. And looks like Varner's going to quickly check back in for number 1, J.D. Venema, who just came in while Varner fixed her contactor. Blue Devil basketball, inbound. Look at knocked away by Bigfork. Gambala gets it right to Braden Gunlock. Braden looking up the court, looking for Peyton. Good over on the right side, Peyton Gunlock. As Bigfork cuts through. Man-to-man defense by the Blue Devils. Peyton looking, going to launch a 3 from the left side. Off the rim, no good. Braden right there. And one thing that Braden really does well is gets in position, crashes the boards, and she's usually where the ball's going to miss and able to get that rebound.
She's got nose for the ball for sure. Yep.
Oh, Davey with the steal. Looking quickly up. Oh, she had Braden. Braden going to take it up. Left hand, right hand. Switches hands and puts it off the glass for 2.
She switched hands in the air.
Yeah, like the old Michael Jordan, right hand and left hand against the Lakers. But Braden had to because her left hand got grabbed, so she had to put it off. She gets a free throw here, and the bucket's good. So 5-0 here. Bigfork up early over Corvallis here on your Montana Athletic Club. Scoreboard, 5:50 to go here in the first quarter. Over to Varner. Varner stolen away by Braden Gunlock. And Braden's going to take it coast to coast with the left hand. Good, and go to the free throw line. What do you think about Braden? Just she's got offers to different schools. She's just tall, long, and she's just very athletic. And a great kid.
Great kid.
Yeah.
There's really nothing that she can't do.
Yeah, number 20, Brecken Jessup picks up her second team foul, so she'll go to the bench with 2 fouls. Braden's free throw just short off the front of the rim, no good. Rebounded there by Erica Jessup. She'll get over to Martin. Yeah, she usually doesn't. Yeah, you're right. Miss. Yeah, get over to Venema. Venema looking to dribble. Stolen away by Davy. Davy going to feed it to Peyton. Peyton going to take it up. Left hand. Timeout, Corvallis. But look, the defense.
The defense is amazing. And you know what's really cool about this team is they are very selfless. Always looking for a better shot from another player, whoever has better position. They're willing to give it up, no matter where they're at. That's what makes a great team when you don't have to be the leading scorer. You find the open person with the best shot, and you feed that person and get a good shot. So I would totally agree. I want a full timeout here. We'll take a timeout here. I'll be back here right after this. Yeah, it's 9-0. The Valkyries up on the Blue Devils. No. All right. Yeah, we're back in Corvallis talking with Jamie Grandy. It says usually take a timeout when they take a timeout at 1 minute. It'd be Corvallis basketball. 5:22 to go. 9-0. Valkyries up. Here I'm going to move this just right there in front of you. There we go. And 9-0 on your fly-head leg lodge scoreboard. Varda with the basketball. Davey trying to make the steal. Into pressure defense, taken away by Braden. Braden's going to find Peyton. Peyton up the court. It's going to grab it. Right hand off the glass. There you go.
Well, yeah. Davey right there into Braden. They steal it and feed Peyton.
I think 2 dribbles, and they had a basket.
Yeah. Shot by the Blue Devils. Up, missed. Braden gets a rebound.
There she goes.
Quickly up. Going to find Davey. Davey's got Afton Lambrecht underneath. Feeds her. Off the glass for 2. Again, what you're talking about, the unselfishness, right?
Right.
And feeding Afton. I can see it happening.
Right. Here we go again. Yep.
This time Peyton with the steal. Coast to coast. Peyton Gunlock. And Corvallis is going to have to take a timeout. A 30-second timeout with 4:31 to go here in the first quarter. It is 15-0. The Valkyries up over the Lady Blue Devils on your Hanson Excavating scoreboard. Hey, talk about that. Got 30 seconds. Just talk about what you see so far.
Well, I'd like to know what the Corvallis coach is telling his players right now.
Well,
how do you stop this Bigfork team?
Well, if they've watched any film, they probably say we can't. We're 5-13. Honestly, right. Try to, right, but they are so athletic. And their defense, really, the pressure they put on, and they're not even pressing full court, right? And they just unselfishly see each other. Kenny Wade in the ball game for Bigfork now, coming off the bench for Afton Lambrecht. Underneath, Corvallis feeds it out, top of the key. Shot on the way by 35, off the rim, no good. And another rebound by Braden Gunlock, out to Kenny Wade. Left side, taken away by Varner. Varner gets it over to Benson. Benson baseline. Jessup out the top of the key to Varner. Varner's going to feed it over. And 35 kicks it out. Looking to drive is Jessup baseline. Misses it. Braden with another rebound. Quickly up to Ava Davey. Ava Davey going to come up. Tries to shoot it right hand and take it away there by Erica Jessup.
Didn't have a good position on that one.
She knew she was going to get fouled. She should have took it strong in there knowing that. And a bucket scored there by Ella Varna. She drives in, puts it off the glass, and it falls. First 2 points for the Blue Devils. Corvallis here. Peyton Gunlock in the front court with the basketball. And looking for right there. She sees her sister open, but got covered, so then she just takes a 3. Missed off the mark by Peyton Gunlock. Get it over to Venema in the front court for Corvallis. Davey trying to take it away. It'll remain Corvallis basketball as Davey knocks that about. Afton Lambrecht will return to the lineup for Bigfork. And she'll come in and give Peyton a rest. Varner with the basketball. Over to Jessup. Baseline drive is Benson. Benson cut off right there. It's taken up, pick it up by Peyton Gunlock. Valkyries are there for every loose ball, aren't they?
Every loose ball. And they're constantly looking up the floor to push the ball further up there. And you know what? They can get a layup in 2 dribbles.
Well, that was a nice
passes,
feed there. Gambala trapped underneath. She feeds it out to a cutting Braden Gunlock, and she shoots it from about 10 feet and swishes it. So 17-2 here on your JD Detailing scoreboard. The Valkyries up with 2:31 to go here in the ball game. The first quarter, excuse me. Not the ball game. Quickly out. Pressure put on. Kenny Wade. Man-to-man defense. Oh, they took away the pass, and what happens?
Travel.
Yep. So turnover to Bigfork. So Peyton Gunlock comes back in. We'll give Ava Davey a break here with 2:18 to go here in the first quarter. And Valkyries up by 15, 17-2. Peyton will drive left side, looking, finds underneath Braden. Braden double team, puts it up, blocked by Corvallis, by Jessup. And we'll give it up to Varner. Varner across the timeline for Bigfork. Ava Lauren in the ball game number 0. And Varner on the drive. Nice drive by Varner. Gatli Gambala with a rebound. Up Wade. Quickly up to Peyton Gunlock. Peyton Gunlock going to feed Afton Lambrecht. Knocked away by Corvallis, but a good look there.
That was a great effort by Corvallis hustling down the floor. I think they're finally figuring this out. They need to get back on defense quick.
Yeah, and Braden will go out. Ava Davey back in lineup for Bigfork. Into Davey, out to Peyton. Peyton thought about the 3. She's going to drive in, up, off the glass. Rolls around, no good. Rebounded there. Put up by Gatli Gambala. And Erica Jessup comes down with the rebound for Corvallis. Quickly up. She tried to drive left side. Peyton knocked it off her knee. A smart play by Peyton as she goes by. Just smart basketball, huh? Yeah. She gets by, just slaps it on her knee, out of bounds. Bigfork basketball. Davey with it. Cross the timeline. Man-to-man defense by Corvallis. Davey going to drive in. There's Kenny Wade. Gets it out left side. Afton Lambrecht, the weave. Here goes Ava Davey. Floater off the glass. Misses it. And Corvallis trying to run it down. Out of bounds off Bigfork.
I like that little play they do up here. I think that's really effective.
Well, like you said, what happens there when they keep weaving, somebody's behind on defense, and that person can take it to the bucket. And they do that well. Varner with the basketball. Guarded by Wade. Up underneath. In the corner. Shot on the way. 3-point. Too strong. Peyton will grab the rebound for the Valkyries. Too strong there by Corvallis.
Good job, Corvallis, getting back on defense again. Kudos to them.
That's probably
back in the paint.
That's probably what the coach said. Get back on defense. Just get back. You missed the shot. Get back, because Bigfork's going to run it. Yeah. Braden in the ball game takes it up, and she got fouled. She'll get 2 shots as the inbound pass fed underneath. So Braden Gunlock to the line to shoot 2. 46.8 to go here in the opening quarter. Valkyries up 17-2 here on your SJW Land Surveying scoreboard. First free throw bounces on the rim, off the backboard, and falls.
James, do you happen to know Braden Gunlock's free throw percentage this year? Do you have that?
No, I don't have overall. No, I don't. It's pretty. I would say it's probably in the 80s. She misses that one.
Spoke too soon.
Yeah, you gave her the jinx, didn't you? So Corvallis with the basketball. Peyton, long arm, slaps it away, but Corvallis able to come up with it. Number 30, Ada Benson with the jumper from the right elbow. Good for Corvallis, 18-4. Braden across the timeline, stops. Going to get over to Davey. Davey looking. Over to Kenny Wade. Kenny Wade over on the right wing. Out to Braden. Braden thought about the 3. Davey, left wing for Bigfork. Out to Wade. Back to Braden Gunlock. Braden Gunlock trying to drive. Up. Nice move.
She found a trail to the basket.
Well, she reversed that right and took it right to the bucket.
Nice work.
That's a great first quarter for the Valkyries. After one complete on your SJW Land Surveying scoreboard, it is Bigfork 20, Corvallis 4. And we'll take a timeout here from Butte, Montana, Western A Divisional basketball tournament along with my partner Jamie Grendy. We'll take a 1-minute break and be right back with the second quarter here from Butte. All right, we're back here in Butte, Montana. Corvallis with the basketball to start the second quarter and trailing 20-4 here on your Bigfork Harvest Food scoreboard, along with Jamie Grendy here, James LaFontaine, the voice of the Vikes of Val, and turnover by Corvallis. But pressure put on again by the Valkyries causing that turnover.
Constant pressure.
Yeah, it's constant. It's hard for teams to get used to that.
Oh.
But Bigfork is so used to it and able to run. Ava David, top of the key, looking to drive, kicks it over. Haley Shara in the ball game, 6'1" post. And Peyton's going to drive, left hand, puts it up, blocked there by Corvallis as Peyton misses that free throw. And quickly up, it's Jessup. Jessup over the right side. She's going to get trapped. That's not a place to go. Quickly up, shoots it short. Afton Lambrecht right there, grabs the rebound. A strong rebound there by Afton.
It looks like Corvallis is kind of trying to plug up the key to stop any drive to the basket, it looks like.
Yeah. Braden Gunlock going to drive in, up. Nice move inside.
3-on-1.
And she takes it right, but 6 feet, she can shoot over the top and drains that one. 6:57 to go. 22-4. Valkyries up by 18 against Corvallis. And Varner over on the left side. She'll take it to the top of the key for Corvallis. Swatted away by Bigfork. But Corvallis grabs it right to Peyton Gunlock. Gunlock going to steal it. She pulls it out. She didn't have the numbers. Smart move by her. Feeds it underneath.
Nice pass.
Haley Shara. Come on, Shara. With
nice
the left hand.
And nice pass. That was excellent.
That's big, with Haley scoring like that. Getting underneath, she's getting better and better. And 6'1", the size underneath. Yeah, she shot that left-handed.
Nice job.
So she'll get a free throw as that fouls on number 21. That's Erica Jessup for Corvallis. That's her first team foul here in the second. Haley misses everything. No rim. Hits the backboard, but you don't draw iron, guess what? It's an automatic going the other way, right?
Look at it back here.
Yeah, Varner quickly up for Corvallis. Will feed it over to Jessup, Brecken Jessup. Looking to drive. Peyton putting pressure on her. Shot on the way by number 30. Braden Gunlock quickly out to Ava Davey. Ava Davey looking, going to cross over, up, off the glass, misses it, but gets fouled. A nice move there by Ava.
So what's interesting about Peyton and Ava? When they're playing at the top of that 2-3,
yeah,
they will not let them go middle. They will not let them.
No.
They'll keep them over to the left side. Probably the whole time for that possession.
Yeah, Kenny Wade going to come back in the ball game. Ava makes her first free throw. She gets one more. So she got 2 on that foul. That's the third one on number 20 for Corvallis. Brecken Jessup, a senior at 5'5". Second one on the way. Davey makes that one. 6:12 to go here in the first half. 24-5. Bigfork over Corvallis here on your Bigfork Harvest Food scoreboard. Jessup going to drive the corner. Cut off by Peyton Gunlock. And right there is stolen away by Kenny Wade. And stolen back by Corvallis. They got it trapped in the corner right there. And right there, Gambala, smart.
See, what's great is that you're not going to see a lot of action over here on the right-hand side.
Yeah.
Because they're forcing them all to go to the left-hand corner, and that's where they're going to keep them.
Shara's shot just short as he tried to turn that and shoot that little right jump hook. She can make that. That's even makes it more dangerous. Benson loses it. Peyton steals it away. Scher comes up with a loose ball. Back to Peyton Gunlock. Peyton looking up the court. Had Davy, but couldn't quite get it to her. Here's Peyton. Going to go between her legs as Benson trying to bother her. Kenny Wade, 3 on the wave.
Great look. Great shot.
Well, the key right there is Kenny was ready to shoot when she got the basketball. So Varner was harassing Peyton. Peyton just took it away. Now Kenny gets a steal. You got a 2-on-2.
Nice. Great pass.
Great feed by that. Awesome. That nice, about 3/4 court bounce pass feeds Ava right to the bucket.
Player, 2 points. Yeah. Did she get fouled on that?
I don't think they whistled for a foul. I just think, right between, two defenders. I got to take a full timeout. We'll take a timeout here from Butte, Montana. Valkyries lead 31-4 here on your Montana Athletic Club scoreboard from Butte, Montana. All right, we're back here in Butte, America. Butte, Montana, the Butte Civic Center, Western A Divisional Basketball Tournament. James LaFontaine, the voice of the Vikes, the Vals, and my color analyst for this ball game, former coach Jamie Grindy. Glad to have you with me, Jamie.
Thank you, James.
It makes it fun when you get to share it with somebody. Oh, Ava, easy steal on the basket and coast to coast. Being in the right place at the right time, huh, Coach?
Yep.
And
so you're going to force them to the left again. They're not going to come back.
No. They've been taught, right? You get them in that corner on that sideline, use that sideline, and then you trap.
And
right?
take them to the left, their weak hand. And they have nowhere to go.
They force them. So Afton Lambrecht will come back in along with Braden Gunlock. So the starting 5 back in for Bigfork. 33-4 here on your Gunlock Construction scoreboard here with 4:32 to go in the first half. Oh, he had her. Peyton Gunlock pulls up for 3 and shoots an air ball, just short. In the ball game, 31. Kate Allen for Corvallis, also 35. Weedo driving over there. Kenny Wade with nice defense. They give it out to Jessup. Jessup looking underneath, take it away. Wade almost had it there and blocked. Finally, Braden Gunlock comes up with the loose ball, feeds it out to Peyton. Peyton across the timeline, looking to drive. Crossover. There goes Peyton. Going to feed Afton Lambrecht.
Nice.
That little inside the left elbow, yeah. Shooting from about 12 feet.
Yep.
It drains it.
Soft.
Well, when they do that and those girls are hitting those shots, those other, when Callie and Afton and Kenny and Shara are hitting, you know what you're going to get from the other 3, right? Knocked out of bounds off of Bigfork. It'll remain Corvallis basketball.
And none of Bigfork's shots are ever forced.
No,
they always have a great shot selection. They're ready to shoot. They get a good look.
Good coaching and them girls really being prepared to play all year.
Correct.
So Corvallis will inbound. Number 0, Loran comes in. A kick ball by Bigfork. It'll remain Corvallis basketball. Lauren Holmberg in the ball game for Corvallis as well. 3:34 to go here in the first half. 35-4. The Valkyries up by 31. Underneath, Corvallis with the basketball. Jessup over on the left side underneath. Peyton read that and stepped in front. Look at nice bounce pass.
Oh my gosh. Bounce passes.
Yeah, and perfectly fed to her sister, who knew cutting the basket. And Braden with the bucket. 37-4, 3:11 to go. They're just fun to watch, right? When they play basketball, they play it the right way. They're so smooth on how they play.
Smart. Very smart players.
Oh, Wade's going to go coast to coast from Braden. Wade off the glass for 2. And the Corvallis coach says, I'm going to run out of timeouts. I better not take anymore. We can't. You got to put somebody else on the bench to see if they can, make an attempt. But he's got to know, right? They're a young team, and I think they'll be, in the future, really good. They got 4 freshmen and an 8th grader on their roster.
Oh.
So, yeah. Plan for the future. Peyton tried to steal it. And causing a travel. The pressure on Kate Allen, 31, turns it over. 2:30 to go. Braden will go out along with Callie Gambala. Shara will come in. Ava Davey, Kenny Wade. Keegan Campbell's going to come in the ball game here in the first half and give Peyton some rest here. 2.5 minutes for the second half. You got 3 games in 3 days. You know about that, Coach.
Right, yep.
Ava driving. Kenny Wade, 3 from the left side.
That's a great
Wade.
shot, too.
And Afton grabbing the rebound. Gives it to Davey. Davey kicks it out. Keegan Campbell on the way.
Oh, hard.
I think that was worth 2, yeah. Far side official.
Nice
She was
job.
inside the line. And Keegan Campbell comes off the bench and scores 2 for the Valkyries. 2:05 to go here in the first half. Stolen away by Davey. Davey is looking up.
Oh,
Knocked away by Corvallis and off of Davey out of bounds.
good hustle by Corvallis again. The guy
Yeah, to
figured
get
out.
back. I thought she was going to feed Wade.
I did too.
But she held on to it. Varner back in the ball game. Loran for Corvallis. Wade will go out. Peyton Gunlock back in. 31 is Allen for Corvallis. 33 is Kaya Benson. And 35 is Shaylee Weedo. In the corner, you don't want to do that. Going to get trapped. There, Haley Sherritt, 6'1", not getting around here. Keegan Campbell right to Afton Lambrick. Gives it up to Peyton Gunlock. Gunlock quickly. Ava Davey, 3.
Nice shot.
Oh, just off the rim, no good. And Varner's going to test Peyton Gunlock. Nice move.
She's quick.
Nice move by Varner.
I tell you what, I don't think Corvallis has actually had very many shot attempts.
And Varner scored the most.
Explains why they have 6 points. They can't get the ball up. They don't have any opportunities.
I think Varner scored all of them.
Yeah.
Tried to feed Chera in there. Gets it in there. She kicks it back out. Peyton, 3 from the left side. Or excuse me, right side.
Nice.
Trades it. Nothing but the bottom of the net. 44-6. And Varner with the basketball. Kicks it over to Lauren. Back to Varner. Back to Lauren. 3-point shot from the left side. Off the rim. No good. Peyton with the rebound. Under 50 to go. Peyton looking. Cross court. Oh, Varner steals it. Intended for Davey. And Varner quickly up the court.
Oh.
No foul.
Good hustle.
Good hustle by Varner for Corvallis.
She is quick, isn't she?
Yes, she is.
I
She
think
really
she's
can bring it up.
tired, too. Oh.
Yeah, and Ava Davey steps
Darn
in
it.
front of that one. Going to take it up left hand off the glass for 2. So there we have the running clock, Coach. 46-6 here in the first half. So the second half, it's going to run. That means that second half's going to go pretty well, pretty quick. Varner with the basketball for Corvallis. Going to go around the left side. Feeds it underneath. Take it away. Peyton Gunlock, 7 seconds to go. He's going to want to get one more shot up. Varner nearly steals it. Corvallis with the basketball, 2 seconds to go. Kicked it away. That's going to be your halftime.
Wow.
So halftime, hey, the Valkyries are up 46-6. So a 40-point lead here in the first half by the Valkyries over Corvallis here on your Flathead Lake Lodge scoreboard. We'll be back with halftime as we get the halftime stats and talk about the team and get more from Jamie Grandy here on the broadcast from Butte, America. The Western A Divisional Basketball Tournament. It's the Valkyries up 46-6 at half. Wow, welcome back here at halftime. And the Valkyries up 46-6. Halftime brought to you by SJW Land Surveying, providing all. I got to read this now. It's got so small on my. Providing all your services you may need when it comes to land surveying. Highway 35, Bigfork, across from Harvest Foods. Stu J. Willis at 406-8171 or S. Willis at Land Survey, SJWLandSurveying.com. A proud sponsor of Bigfork. But take a look at this. Well, obviously, only six points for Corvallis leading the way. We'll get up here. Eric. I got to get over total points here. Varner with 4 and 2 by Benson. So, that number 2 really putting it on there. Shooting 3 for 4, 0 for 2 from three-point range. He's shooting 21% and 0 in three-point range. Yeah, it's going to be tough, and that has to take your hats off to Bigfork's defense and the way Bigfork plays. Bigfork got up 34 shots, 20 more shots, made 20 of them. They're shooting 59% from the floor and 33% from three-point range, and a little down in free throws, which is a surprise, only shooting 57%. But leading the way, total points, Braden with 12, Peyton with 9, 5 by Kenny Wade, 2 by Keegan Campbell, Cheryl with 2, Gambala with 2, 8 by Ava Davies, and 6 by Afton Lambert. So really balanced scoring. When those other girls step up, you got 12, 9, 8, 6, 5, 2, everybody putting on the board. And Nora not in the ballgame. She's hurt. She can't play.
Look at those steals from Bigfork.
17 steals to 3.
Steals.
That's what key, I think, runs them. Don't you?
Yep. That's 34 points right there. Probably.
Yeah, pretty much. Of the 46, probably got 34 on the steals and the fast breaks, taking it out. But really, they scored 20 in the first, 26 in the second. So a real strong ball game for Bigfork to come out. 20 and then 26, 4 and 2, holding Corvallis down. Like we said, taking a look at Corvallis. If you take a look here, they got 3 seniors on their team, a couple juniors, 2 sophomores, and then 4 ninth graders, freshmen, and 1 8th grader on their team. So young.
Yeah.
But they'll be good for the future for them.
But you know what? As far as the rebounds go,
what have we got in rebounds?
Corvallis is holding their own on the boards. Looks like they've got 12 and Bigfork's 14. So there's something positive that Corvallis can take away from the first half.
Yeah, but there's not many rebounds to be. There's probably not many rebounds to be had, especially on the offensive for Bigfork, because they're not missing much. You shoot what we see. What do we say? You shoot 59% from 2-point range. There's not many rebounds, Coach.
Nope. I'm just trying to find something positive.
But no, it is positive for Corvallis. You just look at it, and if I was on the other side, you got to look at when you run into a team. And whenever I was coaching like basketball or baseball or even football, you just take your hat off. Hey, they're better than us.
Yeah.
Okay? All I can do is focus on what I can do, right? And keep playing, right? And take your hats off. It's probably the best team you'll ever see.
Exactly. Well, and it also it doesn't help when you have 24 turnovers at the half.
Yeah, and that was caused by Bigfork. Their pressure defense. They get you in that corner. They trap you, and you're going to turn it over, and that leads to, like we see, a lot of fast break points for Bigfork. I wonder how many fast break points alone that they have.
A lot.
Well, we got about 3 minutes till the second half gets underway. Let's take a break. Take a breather here. How about it, Jamie?
Let's do it.
You going to join me for the second half? Yes, you are. She is. I'm not letting you go, Jamie. You're making me look at everybody out there's going like, man, look at that broadcaster. You got the best-looking color analyst in the state. So we'll be back after this timeout from Butte, Montana. Valkyries lead 46-6 at halftime on your Montana Athletic Club scoreboard. All right, welcome back to Butte, Montana. Butte, America. Valkyries lead 46-6 at halftime. It'll be Corvallis basketball to start the second half. And looks like they will start their same starters, Varner, Jessup, Benson, and Weedo. For the Valkyries, a little bit starting lineup difference. It'll be Davey, Kenny Wade, the Gunlocks, and Callie Gambala. So Afton Lambert not starting the second half. She
tweaked her ankle.
Yeah, might have tweaked it on a rebound. Ava steals away. Ava Davey quickly up the court for Bigfork. Going to look, kicks it out. Braden Gunlock hasn't shot many threes. Peyton's going to launch a three for the left side. Off the rim, no good. Rebounded by Corvallis. Into Weedo's hands. She'll give it up to Jessup, number 20, looking to drive. Cut off by Ava David. Then she turns and shoots a shot, but Braden grabs the rebound. Braden's probably close to looking at the stats, and she's got a double-double. Ava driving in, going to kick it out. No, gives it to Kenny Wade. Wade thought about the three, gives it up to Davey over on the right side, top of the key. Ava Davey tingles the twine with a three. Ava Jo Davey.
So it looks like with that rebound right there, Braden is now at 8.
So 2 away from a double-double. And Ava David doesn't even play soccer. She's a volleyball player, but she kicks that one there. It'll be off a Bigfork. Corvallis basketball in the backcourt to Varner. Resets the shot clock here. And give it over to Jessup. Man-to-man defense put on by Bigfork. Jessup underneath. Taken away by Braden. Back to Corvallis. Fighting for it
nice hustle.
Is Weedo. She grabs it out to Jessup. Trapped in that corner. Not a place to be here. Going to get called for 5 seconds. No, gets it quickly out. Jessup, Davey right there. Takes it away again. Strong with the hands, Ava Davey. Davey up the right side. Keeps it away. Going to give it up to Peyton Gudlock. Peyton on the drive. Looking back door. Gave it to Callie Gambala. Gambala looking out. Kicks it out. Ava Davey. Another three on the way.
Nice look.
Boom.
She was ready to fire.
Oh, yeah. She said, give it to me.
Yep.
And she shot it and drained it.
Pretty shot.
6 minutes to go. 52-6. The only thing that's in doubt now, understand, folks, with a 40-point lead at halftime, we get in the mercy rule, so the clock will continue to run throughout the rest of this ballgame. It never resets when it goes under 40. So Haley Sharp, along with Keegan Campbell, will come in and get some experience in this ballgame against Corvallis for the Valkyries. Quickly up, gets it into Varner. Varner, nice ball player for Corvallis, Varner. And she's just a sophomore. She's quick.
She's quick.
Now Peyton uses her soccer skills, kicks it away. She picks up the water.
Varner must play soccer too, I'm guessing. She's a soccer player.
Jack and Donna Ganir still listening. Oh, he says I need to hire my sidekick full time. She's doing a great job. That's from Jack.
Who?
Jack Ganir, our scoreboard guy.
Oh, awesome.
Drive by Corvallis,
Jack.
misses it. Braden gets it over to Shara. Back to Braden Gunlock. She's looking up the court. Sod Kenny Wade brings it up. Keegan Campbell nearly loses out of bounds. She loses it to Corvallis. Jessup will give it over to Jessup. Jessup on the drive, looking to drive left hand, taking it in. Braden's right there. Shara grabs the rebound, gets it up to Braden, over to Peyton. Peyton guarded by Varner, and Peyton crosses her over. She's pretty quick, that Varner. Look at that.
Handles. Look at.
And
man.
Peyton says, not having none of this. Out to Keegan Campbell, top of the key. Campbell. Baseline, Kenny Wade, three on the way.
Nice.
Make that a 2, he says, over the far side. A 2 by Wade inside the three-point line on the far side, left side for Kenny Wade. Jessup up the court, guarded by Wade. Three-point shot on the way by Corvallis. Rebounded by Shara. Shara being in there strong, getting some rebounds, getting a lot of playing time. And the arrow points towards Bigfork on the possession on the held ball. 3:55 and counting, 54-6 on your Hanson Excavating scoreboard.
Shara might be seeing a lot of playing time today. She might need to be ready to go tomorrow if, in fact,
Afton can't go.
On the bench, yes.
Yeah, we'll have to see where that is. So
they're going to need the
drive in.
tomorrow.
Braden blocks it, gets the rebound. Number 21, Erica Jessup gets the rebound, puts it back in off the block shot by Braden Gunlock. Corvallis at 8 now, 54-8. It's a good show between Peyton Gunlock and that Ella Varner out there, top of the key. 3-point shot from the right side this time, a little bit strong by Kenny Way, goes out of bounds. It'll be Corvallis basketball.
I like that they all really look to score. They all look to shoot. They're not afraid.
No, that's key. That's key. Yeah, Ava Lauren back in the ball game. 31, Kate Allen, a freshman in for Corvallis. 0, Loren, I said that. 1 is Venema. Keegan Campbell putting pressure on. Some of the subs getting a shot at playing. Rebounded there. Campbell nearly trying to grab it.
Nice hustle, Corvallis.
Yeah, Corvallis getting the loose ball. That was 31. Allen, she'll go to the free throw line to shoot 2. I think she got fouled by Shara. We'll see that here in just a moment. First team foul here in the third quarter. And first personal on Haley Shara. So not many fouls really called in the ball game here. They're letting them play. First free throw on the way by Allen is no good. And checking in the ball game, number 11, Peyton Benson will come in for Keegan Campbell.
Oh, good.
And one more.
Yeah.
I think coach is getting some of them in there to experience with some of the older ones, make sure somebody can handle the ball moving around.
Yep.
Number 43, that's Taryn Holkhalter, an 8th grader at 5'10" for Corvallis. Wow. She must be talented to come up there. Shara will grab the rebound, give it up to Peyton Gunlock. Gunlock looking up the court with 1:30 to go. Over to Davey in the corner. Peyton Benson out to Davey. Davey looking to drive back to Shara. Shara, top of the key, Kenny Wade. Kenny Wade, Benson grabs it. Out to Peyton Gunlock on the left side. And Varner's not in there to bother her. So no one can keep up with Peyton now. Over Kenny Wade with left side. She'll launch a 3. And splash down. A 3-point shot by Kenny Wade. 1:02 to go here in the third, 57-8.
So James, let's talk about 31 again.
On Bigfork Harvest Food scoreboard. Davey on the feed from Peyton Gunlock for 2. 31?
Yeah, the 8th grader.
No, it's 43 is the 8th
okay.
grader. 43 just came in the ballgame. Her first time in. She didn't play in the first half. 31 did play a little bit in the first half. Allen. Allen is a 9th grader. So for Corvallis. Jessup, shot off the glass. Scores it for 2. That's Brecklin Jessup for 2 for Corvallis. So they get to 10, 59-10, under 25 seconds. Shot clock is off. Davey with a dribble to the right side. Between her legs, takes it back out. Shara going to set a screen. Out to Peyton Benson. 16 seconds ago, looking to get the last shot of the quarter on the drive.
Oh.
And,
Wow.
yeah. Peyton got fouled. Keegan Campbell back in. She'll come in for Peyton Gunlock. Fouls number 43, Taryn Holkhalter. And a timeout will be taken. Also checking the ball game for Bigfork. Number 5, Lily Sophia for the Valkyries. Looks like a full timeout. We'll take a timeout and be back here from Butte, Montana, Butte, America, Western A Divisional Basketball Tournament as the Valkyries lead 59-10. Headed to the fourth. All right, welcome back to Butte, America. Doing the wave with the fans out here.
I got a breath, James.
Yeah, a little bit. I'm kind of old. So over to Corvallis. Feeds it underneath. Hey, nice looking shot. Banks
There's
it
an
off the
eighth
glass. That Taryn Hochhalter. She got to be. She looks taller than 5'10",
She
Jamie.
does. She does not play like an 8th grader.
No, she looks as
plays
tall
pretty
as
confident, doesn't
she looks as tall as Shara, who's 6'1". Keegan Campbell, top of the key for the Valkyries, going to drive in. Lily Sophia with the basketball, gets it over to Shara. Shara out to Benson. Campbell, 3 on the way. Off the front of the rim, no good,
rebound.
but right there, nice rebound.
Rebound and put back.
Who's that?
Shara.
Haley Shara with a rebound and puts it back up. It's Shara. Yeah. Kicks it out. Jessup with the basketball. Over far side to Loran. 3-point shot, but Loran drains it from 3 for Corvallis. Quickly up. Wade with the basketball. So all the starters on the bench for Bigfork playing. Sophia, baseline, gets it to Benson. Benson left side. Looking, kicks it out. Kenny Wade, top of the key. Wade looking to drive in. Take it up. Oh, she gets grabbed. They call a held ball. It'll be Corvallis basketball on the held ball. Number 33, Kaya Benson, a freshman, in the ball game for Corvallis. Or check that. It's Bigfork basketball. Gets it in. Underneath.
Oh,
Lily
nice
Sophia
job, Lily.
Scores the bucket, her first varsity baskets.
Good for her.
Her first 2
Freshman.
by Lily. Lily is just a freshman at 5'10" for Bigfork. And she'll go to the free throw line, and she made the bucket. A second personal there on Taryn Hochhalter. And I believe 25 in the ball game. That hair's covering up her number, yeah. Briella Epling.
Darn it. Over the
Lane
line.
violation by Lily.
Darn.
So she doesn't get the free throw, but she does score her first
shot.
2 points.
She's got a nice little shot.
Yes, she does. You know, she's just a freshman, gets some experience. Jessup looking to drive all the way. And drives right into Shara. Shara right there is going to foul her as Brecklin Jessup for Corvallis drives, gets fouled, and she'll go to the free throw line to shoot 2. Here, 5:21 to go, and the clock winding down, 64-15. The Valkyries lead here on your Montana Athletic Club scoreboard. First free throw is missed. So all subs in for the ball game for Bigfork. Cleared the bench. There's nobody left over there to play, Coach. One more shot by Jessup. Missed, bouncing around.
Nice,
Keegan Campbell takes it away. Strong.
Yes.
Campbell will give it up to Wade. Wade, top of the key. Looking to drive in, kicks it over to Benson. Benson, right wing, get it underneath the Shara. Shara, strong move. Gets it blocked partially. Going to call a held ball. Number 34, Lauren Holmberg, a freshman coming in for Corvallis. Like I said, they have 4 freshmen and an 8th grader on their team. Bigfork into Wade. Out to Benson. Benson over, takes it to the top of the key. Give it up to Campbell. Campbell looking to drive. In the left corner, it's Wade. Feeds Shara. Shara's got to take that up. Keegan Campbell grabs it, puts it up, misses it. Shara tries to grab the rebound. Coming in is Wade, but Corvallis hangs on to it. Under 4 minutes to go. Jessup with the basketball. Get back. Jessup, top of the key. Elling. Shot underneath by 35. Weedo misses it. And to Wade. Wade across the timeline from Campbell. Going to give it over to Campbell. Campbell drives top of the key looking. Out to Benson. Benson do a little weave move out to Wade. Wade underneath finds Campbell. Campbell out to Wade. Wade, 3-point shot for the right wing. Good. I think that's 3 or 4 by Kenny Wade here in the ball game for Bigfork. And driving in, Sophia's going to get called for that every time. Moved in late for the block. Getting called against her. That's going to be her first and second team foul on Bigfork. At the line, it'll be number 20, Brecklin Jessup for Corvallis to shoot 2. 3 minutes to go on your Hanson Excavating scoreboard. Shot up is good by Jessup. Should get one more. So 43, Taryn Hochhalter goes out. Good at little 8th grade player.
Yes.
I think she's all of 6 foot or 6'1".
Oh, at least. Yes.
And not 5'10". So.
Yes.
And Corvallis, here comes Varner back in the ball game for Jessup.
Boy.
So, and there's
Watch
no
out.
Peyton. So Wade's going to have to handle the basketball. Watch out for Varner. She's quick.
She
is. She's going to be good. She's only a sophomore. Going to be a good little ball player. Wade going to cross over. Wing feeds underneath. Feeds it to Shara. Shara takes it away. They're going to call a traveling violation on Shara. She tries to rip it away.
She's
moves her
sandwiched
feet.
Under there. She got 3 people on her.
Yeah.
There.
Well, we got 2 minutes to go in the ball game here. 67-17. Valkyries up over Corvallis here on your Gunlock Construction scoreboard. Varner kicks it over. 25 out to 33. 34 shot on the way. 3-point misses there by Holmberg. Rebounded by Bigfork. Kenny Way with the basketball. 1:45 to go and counting. Over to Keegan Campbell. Back to Wade. Wade thought about it. Gives it out to Shara. Shara looking to drive. Underneath.
Nice
pass to Campbell. Back to Shara from the right wing.
Nice shot.
Right elbow.
That's a great little play.
Yeah. and
Nice job.
Haley Shara drains that. Varner kicks it out. Right side. 3-point shot on the way. Wade fighting for it. Gets it to Shara on the missed shot by Corvallis. Keegan Campbell slowing things down. They don't need to score anymore, but you got to shoot with the shot clock still going, right?
Right.
Over to Lily. Sophia tried to feed it underneath to Haley. Haley grabs it, looking underneath, out to Benson. Benson, top of the key. Got to get Benson on the scoreboard.
Yes.
She hasn't scored yet. Varner knocks it away. Benson goes and grabs it. Looking, kick it out. Out to Wade. Wade looking. Wade's going to drive in. Shara! Oh!
Tell you what, they're great passers.
Yeah, looking for somebody that's open underneath for that layup. You know, Haley didn't make the bucket, but that was a really good pass by Wade. Kenny Wade. Heck of a golfer. She's a state champion 2 years ago. Finished second last year in Class A in this golf. So, that Varner goes out along with Erica Jessup. 41, Savannah Johnson, another freshman in for Corvallis. So, shot on the way by Shara, misses it. Corvallis saves it. 5 seconds to go. That'll be the ball game here. Not going to get a shot up. That's going to be it. 69-17. So Bigfork will play Dillon at 8 p.m. tomorrow night in one semifinal. For Corvallis, they'll take on Columbia Falls at 1:30 tomorrow. And loser out action. So I'll run over those in the post game. I'll give you all your lineups of all the games that are going to happen tomorrow. We'll bring you the Vikings who play at 10:30, and then Valkyries will play at 8 o'clock tomorrow night against Dillon. That should be a really good ball game. Ball game.
Yes. What did you think of Dillon?
They weren't as we played them earlier in the year and beat them. They were missing one of their players, but that player I seen play, and she wasn't I didn't see as good in this game coming back. So I don't think Dillon's as strong. They haven't been playing as well down the stretch. They beat Frenchtown on their own floor, but I think Frenchtown was missing somebody. I don't know. So our girls, we come out and play like that spread the scoring, we're going to be fine. Hey, I would come back with your full game stats and post game here along with Jamie Grandy here in just a moment. Back as the Valkyries take this one 69-17 on your Flathead Lake Lodge scoreboard. I'll be back after this timeout from Butte, Montana. I'm going to take care of a little business I forgot here. Northwestern Energy is proud to sponsor the Montana High School Association and help students explore new boundaries. You can explore new boundaries, too, with Northwestern Energy's new bill payment options. To learn more, visit northwesternenergy.com or click on Manage Your Account and choose from the menu of bill paying options. Explore your boundaries with new payment option solutions from Northwestern Energy. Take care of that. I'll be back when I get the stats here and bring you your post game here from Butte, Montana, Butte, America, as the Valkyries win this one 69-17. I'll be back after this timeout. All right, welcome back to Butte American postgame, brought to you by, who do you want? Hey, the Montana Athletic Club. What's keeping you from getting fit with discount, I guess, passes, personal training, Pilates, 850 Holt Drive in Bigfork, 837-2582. I think Jamie Grendy works there. You know, what kind of a plug that is. Hey, take me through what we get for full game stats. Take a look at leading scores and stuff like that. Give me that information here.
Well, it looks like Bigfork was led by Ava Davey, 17 points tonight. Followed by Braden with 12 and Kenny Wade, 10 points.
And then even Peyton got 9.
9. We've got Afton with 6. Keegan Campbell with, oh gosh, let's see, where are we? 5. Good for her. Lily, 2.
Yeah, 1 for
Kali Gambala, 2.
Yeah.
Shara, 6 points.
Well, good job
Wraps
for
it up,
Haley
yeah.
Shara.
69
So
points
it's
total.
really, really good. Some of the kids came off the bench and able to score things for Bigfork. That's really, really key.
You know what, James, was really super impressive here? What I used to look at as a coach is
What do you
the
see?
turnovers.
Yeah, how many
And
turnovers?
Right now, Bigfork only had 6 turnovers.
Yeah, they took care of the basketball. Turnovers.
They sure did.
Caused turnovers. How many turnovers for Corvallis?
Actually, Corvallis ended with 29. They had 24 at the half.
So they took care of basketball a little bit better in the second half. And I don't think Bigfork put as much pressure on, but, you know, they had a 40-point lead, so they could lay back and not play as tough. So a big win. I understand, and I'm hanging out here, that I should be having the coach and at least 1, maybe 2 players to come talk to us on the post-game show here before we wrap things up. So it was a really good, I would say great start. You couldn't start any better, especially in the first half for the Valkyries against Corvallis. Corvallis actually way overmatched. Bigfork is just, one of those teams that a lot of talent.
You want to get it over with.
I guess you could kind of say that. So anything else? Let me make sure I grab that. So Coach is going to want that.
Yes.
So, yeah, for Corvallis leading the way, total points, 6 points by Erica Jessup. Brecklin had 2. Varner had 6 for Jessup. And Erica had 2, 3. You know, they only had 17 total. So a real big win. Hey, I got the head coach in here, and I'm gonna kick you out, Jamie Grendy. One coach to the other. Let's talk to the head coach for. Thank you, Jamie Grendy. Great job. It was great having you. You know, you made me look so good.
I'm not gonna do this tomorrow.
Oh, why not? You did a great job. So thank you to Jamie Grendy, who joined me and did the color analyst for me. You know, I've never looked so good on the broadcast. And Jack and Donna are saying I need to keep her around higher. Thank you, Jamie. So, Coach, what can you say about your team? Probably the best first half I've seen.
Yeah,
really came out.
You know, we were a little concerned. We haven't had a game for almost 2 weeks, and seeing some of the teams that have played like that, they've come out a little flat. And, you know, in the first couple minutes, we got our legs under us, and we started playing the basketball that we know we can play.
Well, overall, I mean, you shot. If you take a look, the first half, in the second half, I think this is the total here. Yeah, 69. You guys kept it up. You shot both halves. You shot 59% from the floor. 3-point, didn't shoot many in the second half. First half are 2 for 6, 5 for 7, actually better. So you improved 59% in the first half, 60% from 2-point range in the second half. 2 for 6 The first 5 for 7 in the second half. Free throws 4 for 7 and 0 for 3 in the second half. He didn't shoot many free throws, but this is a telling number, 20 and 26. Just outstanding first half. 14-9. Obviously, with the clock running, you're not going to score as much. So everybody contributed. Across, Ava led the way with 17. Braden had 12. Kenny had 10. Peyton had 9. Afton even had 6 after she went out. Haley Sherrick picked up 6. Callie only had 2. Lily Sophia scored her first 2 points on varsity. I knew that was coming, and she made that bucket. So excited. Talk about, the kids contributing for you.
Yeah, I mean, I'm going to talk about Haley Shara first. I think that's the best game that she's had all season. She was a presence underneath on defense like we need her to be. She had some big boards. She set some really good ball screens for us, and she finished strong at the basket tonight, so I was super proud of her. That was
a nice little from the elbow. That shot
yes.
she drained,
yes.
From about 15 feet on the elbow, fed her, and I think it was her and Keegan, or it was Lily, fed back to her, and she was able to drain that shot, so a good job by her.
Yeah, and the other ones that aren't starters, we prepped them that this was going to be the game that they needed to step in and to be able to play and to not, not be afraid and to step in there and show them what they got, and I thought they all stepped in and played really well.
Everybody that came off the bench played well. I was hoping that Benson was going to get she didn't shoot to score, get on the score in the scoring table, but still they played great, and I thought it's probably one of the best first halves, especially having that layoff. You score 46 in the first half. Obviously Corvallis is young. I mean, even that number 2, she's quick.
They're very quick.
Oh,
they're very quick.
Yeah, she was doing a great job, and then that 8th grader that came in, I don't think she's 5'10". I think she looks more. I'm looking at her against Sheriff. She's more of 6'1", I would say, but she did a good job too for Corvallis.
Yes.
So you got Dylan tomorrow.
Yes.
We could talk about that tomorrow. And I want you to go enjoy this. You got anything else for me?
No. I just wanted to say that Kenny Wade stepped in and started shooting like I know she can, and we're going to need her to be able to do that tomorrow for us. Yeah. So. Yeah,
she put up. I think she put up 10.
Yeah.
Right, and free throw 3. She was 2 for 3 from.
Yeah.
Better than that, no.
I think she shot better than that.
From 3-point range, she says 2 for 3, but I thought she was better than that.
She had 2 also.
Oh yeah,
close.
4 for 6, 2 for 3. So she shot the ball really well.
Yeah.
She played well and handled the basketball. So that's really good. So. Anybody else? Are you done?
Yeah, Ava and Kenny are supposed to be coming.
Okay. I'm going to talk to Ava Davey.
Okay.
So, Coach, great job.
Thanks.
And I know you'll be fine tomorrow. We'll talk tomorrow. We can do pregame if you want.
Okay.
If not, phenomenal job.
Yeah.
Great coaching. You guys they look smooth. And Jamie was talking about how you guys just look like you find the open person. You have a great team because you share the basketball.
Yeah.
And that's what's key about your team.
They're a great team.
They are. They're great.
Thank you.
Thanks, Courtney. I appreciate it. All right, we'll bring in Ava Joe Davey. Here. Ava Joe.
Sorry.
How are you?
Good, how are you?
Hey, great ball game. You guys really stepped it up and stopped up. Yeah, your leading score you had 17 to lead the way for you guys. Talk about that and taking your shots and how you guys played your defense. I mean, I thought your defense was really key to get out, and you guys were really running the basketball and finding somebody open.
Yeah. I think our defense fueled that game. We had a lot of fast breaks off of steals and stuff, so sorry.
No, you're fine. You're just kind of quiet, and I know you're tired, but you get until 8 o'clock tomorrow night.
Yep.
Not feeling well, so how you feeling now?
Okay.
real big W. So you got Dylan tomorrow, but we can talk about that later. But you did things. You came out, I thought, one of the best first halves you guys had, and after that, especially after having the layoffs. How did you feel about how your teams and kids really contributing? Shara and Kenny Wade, Callie. I mean, obviously the Gunlock girls. We can always get that. Lily Sophia scores her first bucket as an on varsity. Kind of exciting, huh?
Yeah, it's exciting. It's great.
Okay. Great job.
Thank you.
Way to play, and that's how I know you always can play, and I love the smile on your face, and big W. So we'll bring in Kenny Wade, talk to her, and let you go. Okay, and we'll see you tomorrow.
Thank you. See you tomorrow.
Great job.
Bye.
All right, Kenny Wade. Man, you were shooting the ball really well and handling the basketball there. You came in and you do what you have to do. I think that's really key, what you contribute to this team with your capability to drive and shoot the basketball. What do you think about that?
It's cool. I just know my role and stuff. We all have roles on the team, and I just go in there and work my hardest to my strengths to help my team.
And you do a great seriously, you do a great job. I know when you come off the bench, you can shoot it from anywhere. And when I like when you guys are ready. And we saw this all night. And I had Jamie Grindy. Did you know she was doing color?
Yeah, I saw.
And talking about that and how you were always ready when you got the ball to shoot, which is key. I coached for many years. I tell you've got to be ready to shoot when you get it. You can't wait till you get it because the defense recovered. And you guys really came out from tremendous first half. What were you guys thinking at halftime when you're up by 40 already?
We just had to continue to play at the same speed we came out with, never play down.
And I think I talked with an official about that. They know how good you guys are, but that's the key. What you guys do, you don't play down to the level, you play at your level, and I think that's key for going forward for you guys. When you guys play at your capability level, there's nobody in the state that can play with you. You guys are just, and everybody stepped up. I mean, Haley had some big points. Keegan even scored. Peyton, Braden, they're always going to get their points. Ava as well. Ava led the way. I think you were the second leading scorer. Or, no, Braden had 12, and then Peyton, you had 10, but and 17 by Davey. But Ava Afton, 6. Hope she's okay for tomorrow. Get that taken care of. But you guys really shot the ball well. 59% in the first half, 60% in the second half, 71% in threes in the second half. So 5 of 7 really stepped it up. But great job, great ball game.
Thank you.
Yeah, you guys are just, I've done this for a few years, and last year's team and this year's team, you guys play some of the best basketball, and you're so much fun to watch.
Thank you.
So I really appreciate your time. I'll let you go and get ready to head to the hotel, get some rest. You don't play till 8 o'clock tomorrow night, so I got to go back and get some rest. I got to get up for the boys playing at 10:30, but I'm excited about them, and their opportunity tomorrow. So great job, Kenny. I appreciate you. All right, Kenny Wade on the post-game show here from Butte, Montana. Thanks, Kenny. Well, wraps things up. The Valkyries win this 69-17. They'll move to 18-1. They'll take on Dillon tomorrow night at 8 o'clock. Thanks again to my partner, Jamie Grandy, for joining me here. And I'll be back in the morning, 10:30. Vikings are going to be here. So your final, 69-17 from Butte, Montana. We'll talk.